Productions.
So I just wanna talk about this thing that's in my brain. It keeps me from wanting to go on, but I want some gain. Maybe a little fame. Yeah.
Everybody, welcome back to the We The Patriots podcast. You got your host, Sal. I got my friend Danny here.
What's
going on,
up?
Danny? What are we doing today?
Happy as fuck.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Eagles going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and who's not?
Cowboys.
We had a fun week. I had a much more positive outlook this last Sunday, not this Sunday. Your Eagles won today.
Yeah.
Congratulations. They'll be
Thanks.
heading to, their second Super Bowl in 5 years? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Believe the last was 2017 or 18. I think it was 17. They last won.
I think so. I think they said it was 5 years.
Uh-huh.
So, hey man, congratulations as a fan. It must feel amazing. They really put a whooping on San Francisco today.
Yeah.
They look like they're steamrolling. They look good. I don't know, man. As a Cowboys fan, I'm not too happy about the way things shook out. What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about your Eagles? You want to get your gloating out of the way? I think we should get your gloating
Going out of the way. Hey, man, I'm just happy because it just proved that, like,
All that shit.
all
talking
that
you were
shit
saying?
talking that I was saying, it all came up today, and that's what happened.
It got
I mean,
backed up.
the game could have been different with Brock Purdy in. I think it could end up differently, but I feel like that's just our defense. Like, what do you?
I
that's
agree,
just
but
our
how much
defense.
does Brock Purdy change that game? Realistically, that looked like a game that San Francisco wasn't comfortable playing. Yes, they missed their
Yes.
quarterback, but they didn't look comfortable.
Yeah,
from the
I
get-go.
think, like, even not just for me, I feel like Philly is just a tough place to play in.
It is.
Because those
It is.
fans,
The fans
are
suck,
loud,
man.
obnoxious, and they're
suck,
loud.
dude. They really suck. That's true. They suck for every
And like
sport.
they make it like they make it like Kansas City when right now with this team going on, it's so loud there they can barely hear their play calls. If you guys don't know, we're watching the Chiefs and
Yes.
Bengals
So
game.
we did not mention that. So we are actually technically in the middle of the third quarter of the Chiefs game right now, which is tight. We'll probably be through the end. We'll definitely be talking through the end of it. This will be pretty sweet. This is a pretty sick game. We got right now. Wow, that's some terrible graphic right there. We got a call for a
first down.
fourth down. It's either going to be fourth or first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. So, anyways, anything else you had to say on our Eagles? Who played well today? I didn't get to
Who
watch
played
all the game.
well?
I didn't get to watch it all.
Running backs played well. Line played well. Jalen Hurts played well, but we were beating them like so bad on the run. We
didn't
just
beat 'em.
kept running. Like we threw when we had to, but like we just kept pounding the ball. Like Miles Sanders scored 2.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Scott scored 1. Jalen Hurts scored another 1. So I think Kenneth Gainwell also scored 1. I believe so.
Yeah, what was the
4.
score? How many
31.
scoring? Right,
So we needed. So it was 4 touchdowns and a field goal.
Okay. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad
It
by
was-
the end.
I mean, I was kind of like when it became 7-7, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a game. But then as Purdy got hurt, I was like, oh shit. Then Josh came in,
was such a
and then
big
right as
turn.
soon as Josh came in, we got a fumble. I was like, damn, that's tough. And then we just kept on rolling from there.
Yeah, that was tough. That was the end of that. Once that fumble, and then they drove down, got the touchdown. Like, that was a huge mistake. I think that was when I texted you.
Yeah, that's when you texted me.
I was like, that's it, man. I was like, that was a massive mistake by San Francisco because there's no real coming back from that. They looked rough. And that was just a capitalization of what I think was going on.
I feel like a lot of stuff just carried on with it. Like when
It looked like a carryover of last week with the Cowboys, though.
yeah,
You know, it looked like San Francisco wasn't comfortable. And I say this because I think that they were a beatable team last week with Dallas, and Dallas just failed to show up. They really did not play their game, and they showed because the game ended 18-12.
Yep.
Where maybe they deserved those 18 points, but Dallas probably had the opportunity to score 30 or more.
Oh yeah,
And
Dallas
they-
had a lot of
and
opportunities. They just couldn't
They
capitalize
just
on
didn't capitalize on any of them. So to me, San Francisco played poorly 2 weeks in a row, and they got away with one.
it. Yeah.
And I think that Brock Purdy or not, I don't think that he was a difference maker just because of look at what he did against Dallas last week. He really didn't do much. 18 points is not really too many points.
I feel like the Dallas game. I feel like the Dallas game kind of helped us in a way because we watched your tape, and now we found out what their weakness was. So as Eagles, they attacked that. I want to say something else. What was I gonna fucking say? Fuck. I had something else to say.
Ums and ahs. I was talking to a guy in my office about coming and testing out the podcast. I was just testing out the gear. I wasn't even doing it. I was like, "Hey, Jamie, can I grab you for a few minutes?" He's like, "Oh, what do I got to say? Ums and ahs for the next 30 minutes?" I was like, "No, I need you for 2 minutes, asshole."
Oh, I had a little like two thing. I know what I want to say now. Okay. So you didn't see the end of the game, did you?
The end of which?
Eagles and 49ers.
I kind of did. I saw the fight and shit.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah, but that was culminating. I was talking to my dad because like he kind of came in as the fight like broke out. The fight when everybody bench cleared and everything.
So,
but before it was building up for like 10 minutes before that. It was almost the entire fourth quarter. Chiefs just scored.
Good game. Anyway,
but back me up.
Yeah, the fight. So I was I don't know why. I mean, just because I'm an Eagles fan, but it's just like how it like went. So Trent Williams, the left tackle for 49ers, threw down Kayvon Wallace.
Yeah.
He threw him to the ground for, I don't know. It was like a body slam. Yeah, it was like, I don't know why. I don't know if he said something to him, but it looked like Kayvon Wallace just went into like the group, and then Trent Williams just like tugged him and threw him. But for some reason, Kayvon got ejected also. And Trent Williams. I'm curious why Kayvon did if he's the one who got thrown down. I don't know if he threw. I mean, I saw him throw like a punch, but like I never really seen someone get thrown out for going back at the guy who just like basically like slammed him.
He must have said something.
That's what I'm saying. He must have said something because there's no way he just walks in the thing and then you just body slam someone.
But that's kind of what the deeper point that I wanted to get into, though, because it looked like it was building up for a good 10 minutes there.
It built up during pregame.
Yeah.
I don't know did you see that little clip of pregame?
Well, I didn't know because I was only really watching after I would say probably 3 minutes before the touchdown.
Yeah.
Of the
So in the beginning, like
second quarter,
the pregame before the game even started, they showed a clip earlier of AJ Brown like stretching out his like back legs, like going backward, stretching them out. Yeah, he's hurt. He's got a high ankle sprain.
Oh, he's just playing hurt.
Yeah, he's playing hurt.
Okay.
So anyway, so pregame their announcers like announced this. And during pregame, they show a little clip of AJ Brown like stretching his like legs out, like kind of like kicking backwards, like normally. And as he's doing that, who came out? I think Ward came out. I think Jamie Ward. I think it was Jimmy Ward. He came out, and as he came out, he ran behind AJ Brown and kind of like swept his leg. So AJ Brown started going up to him, and they came back. Then like 4 players got involved. So like during pregame, they're like, "This is gonna be like a scuffle game because of what just happened during pregame." I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
and Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts the youngest quarterback to go to the Super Bowl? Yeah.
What's that?
I think fun fact, Jalen Hurts is also the youngest quarterback to go to the Super Bowl. 24.
Is he?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm happy with the season. Even if we lost today, I'd still be happy because like we had a great season.
Yeah, it's a really good season.
But like I felt like for us, if we didn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, it was like that run was too good for us not to go all the way.
Yeah.
It would have been depressing, but I feel like with all of our momentum, especially Hurts coming back from the shoulder injury, that helped so much.
I agree, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a killer year.
And I'm not saying this bias. Jalen Hurts, after today, should win MVP.
He probably will.
He should win MVP.
He didn't even have that great of a game. He just will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He still threw for 180 yards? 190? Somewhere around there.
Okay.
So.
That's not bad at all. See, man. Well, let's talk about the fucking Grimley fact, huh?
Hey, ready?
Because, well, the thing is, I was actually happy with our season too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think especially if we won last week's game, like if we lost this week to you guys, it'd be like, well, yeah. But we lost to the 49ers in a game that we should have won. And that's what hurt the most.
Yeah.
And you look back on it, I think I mentioned last show that if they lost this game, they really got to reconsider what happened with Dak Prescott, and I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that the Dallas social media kind of went after them, the way that I think you mentioned the offensive coordinator went after him, as well as
I don't know if he went after Dak or he went after McCarthy. I think he went after McCarthy or said something about McCarthy.
Right. And the way that some of his teammates are talking about him, you hate to see that. Because it's all coming down around the guy. And to be honest, he wasn't the only one that fucked up that game. Like, I can vividly remember, what is that? There had to be 2 drops by Schultz that game.
What was it? The one when he went out of bounds to stop the clock, he ran backwards. And what was the other one he fucked up on?
Somebody else just dropped one blatantly.
Yeah,
first
I know what
down.
you're talking about. I can't remember it.
Regardless, it was not just him. And for the way that the whole media kind of went around going after him, I don't know. I felt real bad for the guy, and I thought it wasn't really the right way to go about it, especially after such a poor team performance. Like, it was not the one guy. It was a really poor team performance.
I agree.
And that was the most disappointing part of it. And I thought that I think that McCarthy is the place to look first. I think that Dak is the place to look second. And I think that Elliott is the place to look third. You can't pay that guy that much money and not get production out of him. He needs to be either gone or he needs to be producing. There's really no other answer.
I agree.
Like, the defense, I don't have one qualm with. Like, the defense did their job.
Defense did their
all
job.
year.
I don't really have a problem.
You can always fix stuff,
Yeah.
but they don't have a problem. It's the offense and it's the coaching that seems to have an issue.
I saw a report that Zeke is willing to take a pay cut to be on the Cowboys.
Well, I hope so, because
So-
he sucks.
If you do that, if you give Zeke his pay cut,
Is he on contract this year, though?
I don't know.
Like, for the next year?
I think he is. I
think
think
he is.
what they're gonna do is restructure it for less money.
Okay.
So Jerry Jones, with the offensive weapon you need, is probably going to restructure Zeke's and add Odell, if that's his offseason plan.
We need Pollard back.
Pollard's coming back.
we can't
It's
let him
just
go.
he's just gonna
But we're going to have to sign him for money. That's the problem.
not
He's
even
not cheap.
not even that. You need Zeke to start the season.
I need Zeke.
Yeah.
I need Pollard, dude.
Well,
I need Pollard more than
Pollard.
Zeke.
I don't know when he's coming back.
I need him more than Zeke.
He's
though.
got a
I need him
fractured-
locked up.
He's got a fractured fibula.
Yeah, but that's going to
Yeah.
put him out to next year. Maybe training camp, but
Probably training camp, and I don't know. They have like this system where like you go like through a window, and like if you're not performing the way you should, you like still are out.
okay.
He's got to take he's got to redo a physical, like see if he's movement, mobility, all that shit. So like I don't think it's gonna be.
Right, but it
to the
could.
season. It could.
It's in the air. Okay,
He
I
might miss
understand.
like 2 to 3 games at most.
Yeah, then it gets ugly, man.
Mm-hmm.
And for Dallas, it just looks ugly because nobody trusts Dak now. I'm sorry, but nobody trusts Dak. You can't go from worst game of your life to best game of your life to, again, the worst performance of your life.
I mean, it's just funny because like Tony Romo has the same record as him in the
did
playoffs.
the same thing. He
and
could
like,
win the first round, could never win the second.
yeah, but
Same
like
thing.
nobody really said anything about Tony.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it is nowadays. Like you're always gonna get bashed for something you do, but like I don't know.
It was a bad end to the year.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. It was a bad end to the year. There's a lot of questions up in the air about Dallas. And
I mean,
sucks.
I just feel like,
It sucks, man.
no offense to you, but I feel like Dallas fans just put a lot of pressure on it.
How are we not supposed to?
That's what I mean.
We
like,
haven't won a fucking
like
championship.
not even like
Forty
towards that. I
something
mean like before the season even starts.
Well,
like you got
doesn't
Michael
matter.
Irvin on First Take saying you guys are gonna win the Super Bowl next year already.
Well, that's stupid.
I was cracking up.
Well, that's just stupid. He's an idiot, but I think he says that every year. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like their standards are so high that they just don't look at the little shit first. Like, they like, okay, Super Bowl this year. That's it.
Right.
Like-
It's like a Yankees mentality, but
Yeah, like,
the thing is, I think you can do that, but they don't back up their word with their actions. So Dallas fans do have a kind of standard that's higher than most.
yeah.
The ownership pretends to uphold that standard, and they don't. That's the problem. I don't think the part is on the fans putting pressure on, because they tell us to put the pressure on.
Yeah.
They hype up their team.
Yeah, it's the owner.
So
That's what I meant to say, sorry.
so far beyond belief, though, that it pushes us to bounds that make us look stupid.
Yeah.
Hence this year, right? Like, you make us so confident in the team, or have the faux confidence that we know by the end of the day, when push comes to shove, we knew that we were either losing this week or next week. There was no hope of Super Bowl this year. There was none, because we knew that one part of this cog is going to fail, and
I feel like
you're relying on too much to go right. You don't have anything solid.
I feel like the Packers game for you guys was the point of where, like, you guys were iffy. I feel like that.
I think it was before that. But
Nah, I really think the Packers game really put a nail on it.
on the fact that we were iffy.
Yeah. Because the Packers were struggling and they lost to the Jets, and you guys had a way better team than the Packers.
To me, what proved it more was the loss to the Jaguars, and then having a
I forgot about the Jaguars.
and then having a very poor game after that against, I think it was the Texans, who were really
Yes,
bad.
yes,
And we,
yes.
And we
Okay.
barely won.
Okay.
That's okay. That's where it was iffy for me.
I forgot about the
Because-
Jaguars, low key.
Because you can lose a game in the middle of the season. Which
Oh,
happens.
yeah, which happens.
And the Cowboys lose to Aaron Rodgers all the fucking time. So
Yeah.
we were expecting, like my dad and I, we were just like, they're going to lose this week, and it's whatever because they're doing well. It's fine. But it was that stretch where they lost to the Jaguars. They literally allowed the Jaguars into the postseason. Without Dallas's collapse that game, they don't even have a chance, because they wouldn't made it record wise.
yeah.
They wouldn't have started that run that they went on.
Oh.
But that was when it showed to me, because then they come back next week where it's like, all right, show me game. You're
Yeah.
going up against a piece of horse's ass team,
Fumbled.
and you need to show me. And they didn't.
Yeah.
They won by what, like 8 points or 6 points, or not even. Like, it was close.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close.
I just want to say one thing. Shout out to you Texans fans. You guys play your fucking hearts out. Like, you know your team suck.
Oh, yeah.
You play your fucking hearts out.
I like these guys.
Like, I'm sorry you lost a first round pick, but like,
That goes back to like
Shit.
Watt days. I loved those fans, and I loved the way
yeah,
they
he
got
retired.
on. Good for him. He should have retired like last year, man.
What
He was
else
a
do I
big
say?
body.
Oh yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah. I had something else to say. Oh, speaking of Aaron Rodgers, did you hear about him?
I heard some things.
What
Tell
were
me.
things. Oh, I'll tell you.
Tell me.
So there was a. Oh, jeez.
Well, that was just bad.
That was bad, Mahomes.
Ba-ding! Goodness, that
That
just
was
looked really
bad.
bad.
I wonder if he fell if his ankle locked.
Look at the way he went down.
That's what I mean. I wonder if his ankle locked. Oh, his leg definitely locked or some shit.
Which one's hurt? The left or the right? Do you
I
know?
think it's the left.
Because that was the left.
I think it's the left.
The left one just locked up.
But so
What about him? What
well,
about
I
Aaron?
was watching like sports, but I didn't think it was true. So it's just funny. So you know,
So this is up in the air. It's not necessarily true.
I don't know. I
Okay,
feel
so
like
this is
I feel it's getting more true, but the day keeps going.
Okay. Okay.
So people were predicting that
Look at
Aaron
this.
Rodgers was going to the Jets.
Okay.
I don't care. That's fine.
Sure.
So anyway, so this guy on Get Up, he's the host. I forget his fucking name. He was like just saying, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers, please, I'll let you stay in my house if you come to New York." Blah blah blah. I was like, "He ain't coming to New York." The next day, Nathaniel Hackett gets hired. So funny story there. Nathaniel Hackett is his old offensive coordinator,
Okay.
which they were great together. And then that's fine. So the next report comes out that the Jets are willing to give up 2 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers. I was like, okay. And then today, a report came out about Aaron Rodgers saying the Packers prefer to move on from Aaron Rodgers to save money because of their money problems.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah, they're having like issues holding up their stadium, even, right?
I don't know that or like they paid him and now they're like, oh shit, now what are we gonna do? Because like now
He was taking up so much space that
that's
they
what I
couldn't
mean.
do anything
And
else.
like,
Okay.
I feel like Alan Lazard should stay in Green Bay. Right. He could go to a new team, but I feel like if you're gonna get rid of Rodgers, you have to sign Lazard back.
Right, like it's
Like you have to.
You have to, right?
But
That makes sense.
if I like the fact of him go to the Jets because the Jets have been down for so long. I feel like that'd be so good for them, and like that'd be just fun watching him in the AFC. But like, it's just like, does he want to go to the AFC?
I feel like he's going to be weird anywhere he goes, and I don't think he's going to be the same
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, definitely. I feel like it's just like
I'd like to have him on Dallas just so he doesn't beat my team anymore.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know, I don't know how we'd swing that because nobody wants Dak.
I don't know.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Well, that's fun. Any
Yeah.
more fun news? I mean,
Fun news.
really, dude, we're talking about we have a Chiefs and Bengals game going on now.
What are fun news I got?
I don't know, man. Yeah, anything else on football? Anything fun? Because right now it's just playoffs. Right now it's just
Right now,
it's kind of
just playoffs. Some little news on the
what we're
side.
watching.
I don't think I got any fun news left.
Dude. I mean, baseball has no news anymore. We killed it. It's dead. It's a dead horse.
Jeff McNeil signed a 4-year deal.
With the Mets?
Yeah.
I like that. I like Jeff. I like
There
Jeff.
was a trade though. There was a trade.
For what? For baseball?
Yeah. Marlins acquired Luis Arraez.
Luis Arias.
Yeah, Arias.
For
Send
Pablo
Pablo
Sanchez.
Lopez
Or Pablo
to
Lopez,
Twins.
I'm sorry. Pablo Lopez, and they also got back. Who did the Twins get also? They got someone else.
Let me see. Twins. And 2 undisclosed prospects.
No, they're disclosed. There's like a shortstop.
Yeah.
There's like a shortstop prospect.
What other fun news?
There's something else. I like that trade. I think that I don't know, man. I think that Minnesota's gonna miss that bat because it's such a high average, but it was an empty bat. So I think they'll be fine. And he was not good in the field anywhere, so they'll be okay. Who's slated to catch for Minnesota now? Because they don't have anybody, to my knowledge.
Gary.
Are they doing like
Gary's
Osadio?
still-
Like what's the deal?
I don't know. Gary's a free agent.
Yeah, nobody wants him.
There actually are people interested in him.
Yeah, as a backup.
Yeah. Or backup in DH. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he's fine doing that.
He'd probably rather DH. Guy's such a lazy bum behind the
I
plate.
heard the Angels are interested in him.
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Who else did I hear was interested in him? I was reading it the other day. I think the Royals are interested in him.
Really?
Yeah.
They're probably almost about to move on from what's his name? What's their catcher prospect there?
Mendez?
Melendez?
Melendez?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Melendez? They're probably about to move on from him. I think that that's a guy the Yankees should go after.
Word. I agree.
I think that would be a great lefty bat. I think that his defense is going to play well in the league. That was a great throw and catch.
Holy schniz.
Amazing throw and catch there. That's going to put Cincinnati within, looks like 6 yards. They're going to be 6 yards away from the zone.
And just to clarify, I want the Bengals to win. I want to see
I do
Jamar
too.
Chase go up against Darius Slay in the Super Bowl.
Look at that. That's a great catch.
That's
just a great catch. Unbelievable. What a great game this is.
I don't know if you know this. Red Sox acquire Alberto.
Yeah, so we got a couple moves there. I think they got a couple people. They got Alberto Mondesi as well.
Adam Duvall.
They got Adam Duvall. That's who they also got, right? So they plugged in some holes. So I said that Boston sucks, and now they look like an okay team. My thinking is that they'll probably be better than Baltimore this year, and Baltimore's probably going to step back down because Baltimore hasn't done a thing to get better. And I think that...
They just got rid of somebody, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll tell you right now. They just got rid of... Where is he? He's somewhere over here. Damn, where'd he go? I just found him.
Like a trade, or what was it?
It was a trade, I'm pretty sure. They did acquire Cole Iverin. Who the fuck? Oh, Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah. So they got rid of their first baseman?
Yeah, the Athletic signed him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I mean, but anyways, so my opinion on that is that because Baltimore did nothing, they have a bunch of young kids coming up, but like, I don't think they're going to click. They had a positive season last year, like positive win over loss record. I think they're probably going to dip down. I don't think they'll be like a 60 win team again. I think they'll be like a 70 win team. And I think Boston's going to be like a 75 win team. I think the AL East is going to be super tight.
I feel like if the Orioles do click it, they can get to an 80 win team.
Yeah, I think it'd be an 80 win team, but that's 80 and 82. That's a losing record. And that would be a step back from where they're at. Did he just whiff?
No, he tied it. I thought he did.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think the AL East is going to be really tight this year. I think that New York does not really have a clear lead right now. I think Toronto is basically with them, especially with the defensive upgrades they've made and adding in some lefties. I think was huge for them. Their pitchers are actually going to progress. You're telling me that Barrios is going to have another year like he did last year, worst ERA in the league? I don't believe that. I don't believe that because I actually genuinely think he's a good pitcher. I always wanted him.
Yeah.
On the Yankees, yeah. So I think they'll be very good. They'll be formidable. I think that the Rays are going to step back, but they won't be bad.
Yeah.
They'll probably be between 75 and 85 wins. So that's three teams, basically 75 wins or above, and then of course you have the Yankees.
Yeah.
It's going to be tight, dude. I think it's going to be a really, really tight division. I think the Yankees really need to try to do something else to put themselves up.
I don't know. I feel like... Okay.
What do we got?
Thought it was news. It was just about the game being close. What was I going to say? I don't know. I feel like the Yankees made two good moves, but like at the same time, I feel like they need a little bit more.
Well, I know they need another.
They need another move.
Yeah, they need another move.
I don't know who would be though, but
I don't know, man. To be honest,
I just feel like they need a shortstop.
To be honest, they need a true shortstop. It's going to be really hard for them to plug Volpe in there. I think it's going to be. I love the kid. Played against him. Don't know if he's going to be playable at shortstop long term. They're trying to Jeter him. I don't want another Jeter. I want somebody who's going to really play it up the middle. And then I want guys who can hit around that. If my shortstop's not a hitter, I'm okay with that. He needs to field the ball, man. And it's tough for me to watch IKF go out there and field balls at short.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's really hard. I think that they primarily, dude, I think they really need a left fielder. I think they need a solid guy in left field, especially since center field's not locked up like Bader after this year's gone. So... you need somebody who can play left field.
Who's that starting left fielder now? Is it still Hicks?
Technically, it's Hicks right now, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Which is like not desirable whatsoever. It's going to be a mix of him and
or if Ortega
Waldo.
beats him.
Ortega, we need to have a good spring. Yeah, I don't know, man. They need a left fielder. They need a third baseman. They need a shortstop. They need a left side of the field.
I feel like Oswaldo could fill in a shortstop for now. But
Cabrera?
Yeah. No,
Or you want Peraza?
Peraza.
He could. The thing is, in my head, and
because I feel like Oswaldo is. I feel like I liked him better in the outfield.
Cabrera?
Yeah. I feel like I liked him better. Because, I mean, he did play for shortstop, but I feel
like with a full spring, he could be a good outfielder.
That's what I mean.
feel like he could
I
figure
feel like
it
he could be a good left fielder.
And that'd be fine.
Because
Switch
he
hitter from the
did throw
outfield.
somebody out in the regular season.
Yeah, and he
from left
robbed a
field.
home run
Yeah.
in right, which
what
is
I'm-
great. And
yeah.
all. It's just that he wasn't that great. I think he can get better. I think he would be serviceable. But then you still have the question of shortstop, third base.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, like, this comes from a lot of bias from these games I play. But you just, honestly, if you're the Yankees, with all the hyping you've done with Volpe and Peraza, flip them.
Mm-hmm.
Flip them. Because people will pay. They will pay. And what do you get? You'll go back, you'll get a guy who's probably either got 1 or 2 more years of control. And then you spend the fucking money that you have in your pocket right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's your deal. That's what the Yankees should be doing. Because it's time. Like, it's time for championship time. And to me, maybe you keep one of those two. The other one, you don't bring up 2 guys of that caliber of prospect at the same time and expect them both to click.
Yeah.
And they're both on the same track to come up this year. This is their opportunity to cash in, and I feel like they're just going to hold on too late till one of them fucks up and doesn't prove himself, and then he'll be worth much lower.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get back like a Clint Frazier. That's what's going to happen again.
I feel like we could have produced Clint Frazier so much better.
And we could have flipped him for a lot if we got rid of him at the right time. But we
Did
held
we?
on to him so long that we ended up getting Jack for him.
Exactly.
That was the problem, and I don't want that to happen again.
Did he have a good
really
season
don't.
with the Cubs?
No, not
No.
really.
Shitty?
He really didn't do. I mean, you can prove me wrong because I don't have my phone on me. I don't think he did very well. And yeah, man, I think the Yankees have a real issue because I think they let the money get to their heads where they think they can just do things in the offseason, but then other teams also exist in the offseason. Like, look at this year, how many teams spent money that weren't the Yankees?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty sick. The Mets, the Padres, they all spent money. Lots of money. Even the Phillies keep spending money.
Did he change his name?
Clint Frazier?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jackson Frazier? Name note. Also played under Clint Frazier.
My guy, are you
Okay,
serious?
whatever.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's him, right?
Oh, that's him.
That's his name.
Is he ginger?
Yeah. What
see.
the fuck? It says also played under Clint Frazier. Did he change his name?
What matters is where he... Oh, yeah, that's him.
Okay,
That's unbelievable. He
guess-
must have changed his name because of the bad rap.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you guys could see that, but... Wow.
That's funny.
Jackson Frazier. Hold on.
Jackson Frazier. You can search up if he changed his name.
I'm trying to find a story about it.
What the fuck? I didn't...
Where's Clint Frazier now?
Because when I searched up Clint Frazier's thing and whatever, it fucking came up Jackson Frazier with the baseball reference page. I was like, who the fuck's Jackson Frazier?
That's so weird. He didn't legally change his name. He's just going by another name.
Okay. All right, whatever.
Why Iowa Cubs slugger now goes by Jackson Frazier.
That's weird.
A few fans cheer as Frazier shows the plate. He's a familiar face, but it's a different name. Who went by Clint Frazier? This is unbelievable.
What? Did it say why
He
did
doesn't he doesn't give a good explanation.
it? What do you say?
Hold on, I'll read it in a second because I'm trying.
Short. Damn, Bengals making this a game.
What? It was the name that his mom wanted to use for Frazier until his dad overruled her. She had to settle for using it as his middle name.
So he's going by his middle name.
Mm-hmm.
So his full name is Clint Jackson Frazier.
Yeah.
And he's going by his first name because his mom wants to. Basically.
This is weird.
Okay.
This is weird.
That's new. So anyway, what did Jackson Frazier bat?
Oh yeah, we can go and look at the actual thing we were looking up here. Now that my head's
fucking
clear.
name change.
So he got sent down to AAA, obviously. So he didn't do amazing. It's currently loading stats. So
Did he only hit like 8 home runs
So he played in 19 games last year
for the Cubs?
for the Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
He batted .216, on base .350, slugged .290, .650 OPS. He didn't do very well.
No, he didn't.
He really didn't. He played in a fall league, it looks like, that he did really bad in. And then at AAA last year, he...
Wait, what the fuck?
In AAA, what's up?
Wasn't just 4th and 9?
I think something happened here.
Did we get to redo the down?
I don't know, man. Anyway, he did a lot worse in AAA than he did in the majors.
Really?
He batted .190, had a .283 on base, and a .302 slug. .585 OPS. Over 60 games. Yeah, he did really bad. And my guess is that he changed the name because he's so bad that he's getting hate for it.
Okay.
I feel like we need to turn this up and see what's going on here.
What the fuck?
I think that...
They just stopped him. They deserve that.
They deserve that.
Oh my god.
They're going to flag him.
They're gonna flag him.
They're gonna flag him. Of course they are. These fucking scumbags. These refs look like they're on something.
You know what's funny?
Can we talk about that? Hold
Yeah.
on. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break, and then we're gonna. So we're back, and we tried to figure out what happened with this Bengals game. We have no idea, and it brought us to the ref conversation.
So, I want to say this since you brought the refs.
Yeah.
I texted some of my friends, and I said...
Your fantasy buddies?
No, somewhat. Yeah, I had them in my fantasy league, and like we're all very close or whatever. So I texted them. I said, "What's the plan for a Super Bowl?" Because they know I'm an Eagles fan, so like they got in. So this one kid just goes, "Oh, the refs handed you so many penalties." I'm like, bro, don't even start with the fucking excuses already.
Number 57 on the San Francisco. On San Francisco.
Oh,
bro. He looked like he was just on another level of idiotic.
Did you see what he did?
He face masked the guy when he was running out of bounds already. He didn't even need to touch him, and he face masked him.
Exactly.
And led to a score.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, a guy had a dead ball. Punch it once is one thing.
Yeah,
the guy literally did it 3 or 4 times.
He was like punching a punching bag.
And he's punching, and he's hitting this guy's arm.
He's not hitting the ball
every time, and the ball's dead.
I know.
It was a dead play.
And like we got given penalties. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
That
I don't think you can punch someone like multiple times.
Every penalty San Francisco made, they looked like boneheads.
Exactly.
They did not look like it. It was like, okay, if we don't call this, we look stupid.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a penalty where it's like, this is questionable. We kind of got to call it because. There's the aspect. There's holding every play in the NFL. And that's the truth. There's fucking holding every play. Either defensive or offensive. It happens every single play. And if you think it doesn't, then watch the tapes and zoom in. Because it happens every play. It's when it's blatant. Everybody knows that. Every good football player knows that you can get away with a certain amount, especially up here in the tits. But when you start going outside or you start tugging on a jersey, that's when shit gets called.
Exactly.
And you don't understand as like a fan. A lot of fans don't understand that the refs are there to call the obvious shit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of the obvious shit sometimes isn't even a penalty. When you're talking about pass interference stuff, some of the stuff they call is just guys going up for a ball together.
Yes.
If you're talking about 2 guys attacking a ball, I'm sorry, most of the time it's not a penalty. When you're talking about another guy hitting a guy as they're catching a ball, which I think happened today. I don't know if it was this game or the Eagles game. That was a true pass interference. Like whatever, I forget really what game it was. It would help for context. that was a pass interference call. And like some people in the crowd were all upset, of course. But the fact of the matter was the guy was probably going to catch the ball or at least have an attempt, but he got popped and then it hit off his elbow and then it got intercepted. It was fast.
Just happens.
There's nothing you can do. That one was. So there's some things, but the refs did seem a little bit nuts. And I did think in last week's games and this week's games seemed like they were just calling a lot of shit.
So one play that kind of was controversial, and even for me. So A.J. Brown and Jimmy Ward are going against each other, right? Obviously, a ref's not going to call them if they're both going at it, which is normal. They're not going to call if they're both doing it. So as A.J. goes to run his route, they both put hands on each other. A.J. didn't throw him out of the way or nothing. A.J. goes to do a little slant route, short slant. And Jimmy Ward tugs his jersey and basically makes A.J. Brown do a full circle and then run his route. Obvious call, the ref was standing right there. And Jimmy Ward's like, I didn't do anything. Like, bro, like, I understand, like, you're going to say that, but, like, you got to know, like, what you did was very obvious. Like, if you, like, you guys are both going at it, they're not going to call it. And that's guaranteed in a lot of things. And he almost just fucked that up.
That was almost really bad. What do you think the call is? Probably holding.
Probably holding on the offensive line.
That's what I'm thinking.
And also, like, I think it was like a third down. I think it was 3rd and 10 or something. And Dallas Goedert was running his little, like, out route to the sideline. And as he's going to break, I think it was the other Ward, Kadavius Ward, he grabs them both here, like under his shoulder pads, and just holds them. And as Goddard's trying to run, he can't run. And he's like trying to run, but he's still holding him. And he goes to the ref and goes, that's bullshit. I'm like, okay, like, come on, you're only holding a guy with the ref sitting right there again, and you're going to say it's bullshit.
He's definitely playing it, though.
Like, that's what I mean.
Shoved him, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, understand, like, you got to know some rules. If you don't do it, obviously you're not gonna get called. But if you fucking do it obviously as hell, you're gonna get called for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really curious.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Mouthpiece flew. See that? Shit's laying in the middle of the hashes right now.
Bro, what the fuck was not anyone doing the Chiefs? So he literally just flew over him.
It's a weird drive, man. That wasn't too smart.
Oh, he's lucky he didn't get that call.
That could have gotten called. You're calling all this shit and you're not going to call that? It's weird, man. They want these Chiefs to win. You know they do. You know Vegas does. You know Vegas does.
Of course
bro.
you fucking do.
Oh, I got a nice play. He takes it into his own hands and gets the first, dude. That's a stud.
13.
That's a stud.
You know what's also funny? This is a fun fact I got for you.
What's
Joe Burrow is 3-0 with 25 degrees lower in weather.
Really?
He's 3-0. And it's
awesome.
Fucking 19 degrees right there right now.
Look at what he's wearing, bro. He's wearing cut-off sleeves. Guy's a fucking stud. I love Joe Burrow.
Oh, bro. Joe Burrow's good as fuck.
I gotta rep this guy. It was like, I remember all the memes came out when he was getting drafted, like, oh, he's going to be crying because he's going to the Bengals. And I was in the back of my mind, I was like, A, the Bengals aren't as bad as everybody gives him credit. B, he's going to turn that team around. He's going to be the guy that comes in, he's like, just deals with it and makes it happen. And look at what he's done.
Bro, they built the fucking whole team. Like, they got his college teammate in a draft.
They built his whole team
exactly.
around him. Yeah.
Like, you gave him a guy who he is very friendly with and threw the ball to for, like, I think 2 or 3 years, 4 years maybe.
Right. A lot of bonding on that team. It's just a good team. This is a good team, man.
I take back what I said in the beginning of the year. But
what's that? What did you say in the beginning?
I said I don't think the Bengals are going to be as good as they were.
I think you did say that.
I did say that. I take that back.
You said that they definitely took a step back.
I only said that. Oh, we almost caught that with one hand. I only say that because of
that was a really good play.
I still feel like the Bengals need a better line.
I was gonna say though, I think they did take a step back, but I think their performers are taking a step forward.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like if like I said in the beginning of the year, I didn't think they were gonna be that good because of the line, and I feel like
That hit him in the head.
Yeah.
I think that was I don't think that was a clean
wasn't.
play, but whatever.
But I just feel like they.
Water?
Yeah, where is it over there?
Yeah, stud. You're a stud.
I feel like they could be better though.
Thank you.
If they did get a better line.
Yeah, they'd be able to run it a little bit more often and consistently, definitely, and have a little more protection for Joe. But the way that it makes him run, though, is kind of
Another deep shot. What the? Oh.
Make the catch.
Intercepted.
I knew that was going to happen too. None of these are PI though. Those are both good throws. Really good defense.
Joe Burrow's accuracy is incredible. It's just incredible how he places the fucking ball. Like, even there, if he didn't even get a hand on it, Higgins could have caught that.
That was actually a clean play, it looked like. That's pretty clean.
He put a little bit more on it. It was right in Higgins' hands. Nice voice crack for me.
That was actually a nice play by whoever that was defending. That was actually a really nice play. Very clean.
He read it.
Turned his head at the last second, batted it away. That was a great play. Great play. So what do you think? What do you think goes on? How do you think this game unfoils here? I think we're looking at OT.
I'm not.
What do you think we got?
Gonna be the same thing as last year.
What do we got?
Bengals gonna win by a field goal.
Bengals win by a field goal.
It's going to. The final score will be.
So you think it gets to 20? Do you think it gets to 30-27, or do you think?
I was thinking it gets to 23-23. Bengals win 26-23.
Okay, that's probably.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Or I was thinking it stays this and the Bengals score 23.
I don't know. I think the Bengals might put up a tough stop here. Oh, that's a good play. Good play. They got a lot of field to cover on this drive, so it's going to have to be a long drive. If they score a touchdown here, it's a lot of pressure. And a slow touchdown at that would be good. The thing is, how long do you want to keep Mahomes on the field at once?
That's true, too.
Like, you kind of want him... Like, the way he's dancing around just makes you fucking scratch your head.
Mahomes is just different breed. Like, bro, who the fuck runs to the sideline and then switches the ball to his left hand and just fucking shovels it over the guy's fucking... Like that.
That is just like a play that I don't think any other quarterback makes that play. It looks so easy for him.
They shove it between like two defenders. Yeah.
How old is he?
Mahomes?
Yeah.
26? 27? Jesus.
I
might be wrong.
How is he on like pace for career numbers wise?
Patrick Mahomes is 27.
Oh, that was a good play. That was a really good play. No, they called a penalty on that one. That's bad.
See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's really cases where you do it obviously, and then no, that's fucked.
No, but that's because there's questionable pass interference on the other side of the ball there, right before this for their drive.
Exactly.
And that's bullshit. I really don't like that call, and if that affects the game, that's bullshit. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I don't like that at all.
Oh my god, because he fucking wrapped his hand around his side, that's why. Well, even though it hit his hands.
He played the ball, man. That's a good defense.
That's what I mean, like, they play the ball. Like, so what if he wrapped it, hit the wide receiver right in the hands?
I don't like that call one bit. I don't like that call one bit, NFL. You gotta fix that. You gotta fix that bad.
Get him. Oh my god.
I knew that was going to happen too. Nobody looked like they were going for him. That's
Bro,
terrible,
Pacheco's a stud though. Oh, what the fuck did he just do? He hit him too hard. Yeah, it's going to give him light now. That was like McCaffrey today too. McCaffrey fucking went through 4 defenders and just scored.
Yeah.
He's got to get concussion protocol now.
Probably. That's a
You
play
got
there.
him.
That's a good play. Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking your 23-23 call looks good right now.
I don't think they've ever gone a game over. I don't think they ever got a game over 27.
27 points scored?
Yeah. Hold on.
Really?
I'll tell you right now. That's another fun fact, too. Let's see if I can.
Danny's a fun fact machine today.
I really am.
Everybody knows.
Bengals versus Chiefs. Let's see.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good play. That's a good play. They're going to have to move up. They're probably going to have to move up like 5 yards or more to get a good field goal shot here. What do you think? They're at the 41. That would be a 57 or so, 57, 58 yarder. What do you think? Where do they got to get?
Where are they? Let me see. On the field.
They're at 41.
They probably got to get.
Maybe the 35? Maybe?
Yeah. He ain't going to get it.
No, he might.
He dipped it.
That's going to be a really tough shot at night.
Flag, holding. That could draw him out of field if it's a holding. Don't tell me fucking...
I don't want to see some BS here.
Offense.
See, like, I would
I
would almost decline that.
I mean, you could, but look how far they are now.
I know it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because they're
Yeah.
going to be at, what, the 45, basically?
Yeah.
No, spot of the foul. They'll be at, like, the 50.
Here we go. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you have to take that penalty because they're going to be at the 50.
Since when did Burrow come in the league? Oh, no, I was wrong. Never mind.
Wait, did they? I think they did it. I think they declined it.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, they did. 4th and 12.
See, I'm a big brain guy. I'm a big brain guy here. Because, no, you know why? Because clock stops. They have one more play. Their set of downs is over.
They punting?
Well, no, they're probably...
No, they're punting.
Here's the thing. You force them to...
Wait, what the fuck? It just went to 4th and 8.
Yeah, because the play counted.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It was 4th and 12. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Oh, so they're punting no matter what.
Yeah.
They won't even go for that field goal.
Wow. Well, you force them to make a decision because that's a far field goal, man. That's a 50-plus yarder.
Oh.
Out of bounds at the 8? What do they give him? 7?
7, 8.
That's a 7.
Yeah.
So,
Never mind. My fun fact was wrong
what was your fun fact?
about them not having a game over like 20.
Yeah, what's their highest game? I feel like it was like 30-something. Low to mid-30s, I feel.
So in 2018, they lost 45-10, but I don't think they had Burrow. I think Burrow was hurt. In 2022...
Wasn't Burrow 2019? Wasn't that his rookie year?
Oh, I fucked up. It wasn't the 20. It was they always won by like a 3. So...
Oh, they always win by 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
so in 2022, on January 2nd, who won? I think the Bengals won 34-31. And then 12-4, they won 27-24. And ever since then, Joe Burrow has not lost to Mahomes. Yet. He is 3-0 versus Mahomes.
See, man, this is his opportunity. He's got 2 minutes. What do you think?
20,
It's coming down to the wire, man.
23-20. Because they got 2 minutes. 23-20 Bengals.
This is tight. I like this a lot. This is tight. Mario?
Yep.
All right, we got a little intermission. I got all my talk out of the way, man. Do you have anything you wanted to talk about today?
About what?
Anything? Anything on your mind? What's pressing?
Oh, never mind. I didn't tell you this. I haven't seen you.
Sure.
So I got this buddy of mine. He's basically been in all my classes since freshman year. I've had him not every single one, but like at least like 2 or 1 of my classes.
Okay.
And I've got to be pretty good friends with him. So he plays baseball.
Okay.
And he plays the club team at Montclair. So we have a club team and we have a real team.
Yeah, you have an intramural team. Yeah.
So I was talking to him the other day because I had all my baseball gear in my truck. And it was in my back seat because my truck leaks in the cap, so I gotta get a new one. So I didn't want to ruin it. So I drove him back to his dorm the other day, and he looked, and I guess he saw my bag, and he goes, "You ball?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "How long you been playing?" I go, "I played since I was little. I've stopped because been busy and I haven't really gone on a team since then or whatever." He goes, "Why don't you join club?" I was I was thinking about it, but I don't really know if I want it yet because I'm getting busy or whatever. He goes, "Bro, join next semester. You'll be with me, and a lot of kids are leaving. Be you join us, and we'll just come try out. And we'll
How's
put
the
you on."
scheduling? Can you show up?
Yeah.
Is it show up when you
So,
can, or how is it?
It's I think he said Tuesdays and Thursdays are practice in the morning. Saturday and Sundays are games. And that works perfectly for me because Tuesday I go to school in the morning. That's fine. And then Thursday I go to school in the morning. That's fine. That's usually the 2 days. I usually get there earlier or I don't have work.
Right.
And Saturday, Sunday I'm off work. Unless I have to cover. God forbid, but very rarely. So it would work.
Dude, go for it.
I got to get back in there.
Go for it, dude. So you got to start coming to ITZ is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I got to start
so
working.
You're coming to ITZ. All right. Well, stop in. If you stop in late at night, what time is it now?
9:49.
This time, any day, we can work together. Andrew comes every now and then too. So if you wanted to get together with another college guy, he's actually at college level. We were hitting last night.
Oh, really?
We hit. Was it last night? No, I think it was.
Do you got those TVs that show your velo and all that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm
So
down.
that's what we were doing.
Do you
So
practice fielding too?
We do whatever we want. We have full facility.
What day you free?
We'll talk about it.
I'm down.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, but yeah. So anybody interested?
But it wouldn't be this semester though because, what do you say? They're also getting a new president or whatever of the club. So they're also voting who's going to be the person or whatever. Blah blah, all that shit. And
so you'd have to wait till
and
fall?
the team is stacked right now. So I don't want to ruin it.
So you have to wait till fall. Okay.
Yeah. Which is I'm not mad about. Or no.
No, that gives you time.
Kind of I don't know when they do it. I think they do it in spring also. I think they do it when we're out of school also. So
that gives you time. So yeah. So anyway,
time.
Anybody who's into baseball or wants to come try stuff out, we have rentals all the time. You can rent a cage with a curveball machine.
Nice.
Throws up to I think 60, 65, 70. I don't remember how.
That's also the other fun part he said. He goes, kids
to,
we verse only throw 70, 75. Which is not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. So anyway, if you do that, then yeah, you can get ready. And then you can also test out your velo at this place. You can test out your exit velo. You can test out your off the mound velo. You have Rapsodo if you want to pay for it, right? So you can do a lot of stuff over at our facility. If anything baseball centric, doesn't matter what level you're at, there's a lot of stuff for you. Yeah. So come on by, dude. We'll get you ready for intramural. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll play. Yeah, they're not. That's what I was going to do at LSU. I was going to play
get free gear and shit. Why not?
I was going to play intramural at LSU.
Yeah,
because I wasn't going to make the team.
I wanted to play D3 basketball, but I feel like it's just not there for me.
It's a lot of pressure, man. And athletically, you would have to put on probably 50 pounds. Easy.
I'd have to
probably
put on 50. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be tough. Are we out here? This is tough. Third and
I feel like I could have did it if I had a senior year.
Right.
Because I would have
2019 was terrible.
probably played basketball.
Did you guys play any games 2019 or 2020? Or did you even go for the team?
I didn't go because I didn't like the rules they had at the school, and plus I didn't want to like get it and then God forbid get my mom sick or some shit. Go.
But wait, your junior year was the COVID year? Is that true?
I already finished basketball for junior year, the end of my junior year.
So then
Yeah,
COVID didn't affect basketball then?
No, because I was out.
Okay. So then your senior year, you just didn't.
So senior year I just didn't play, and basically.
And why was that?
Because of COVID, the rules I didn't like, and
what was going on with it? What were they making you do?
So this was like in the middle of everything, like dead in the middle, like when everything was like going up.
This would be 2021.
Like,
yeah. So this would be.
This was when everything was like going up, like everyone was getting it. So the rules.
It's wintertime. Yeah.
So what they had doing was we had
Oh boy, he didn't get out.
Did he?
No, he didn't. It's
Oh, they still got 2 timeouts, but
they had to call one.
So we had a whole meeting, and we had a Zoom meeting, and there was like, say like 70 kids in it. Oh, we also included freshmen, so like, but people who try out for JV and varsity are sophomores, all of them.
Right.
So he gave us dates when tryouts are.
Like tryouts separately and shit.
No, all together.
Really?
All together. Besides freshmen. Freshman was always upstairs because that's a whole different system, whatever. So sophomores, juniors, seniors were together.
Okay.
And you try out and you walk in the gym. Obviously, no test, nothing. You didn't have to do with that because you didn't know, whatever. You can wear your mask, but as you hit the court, you take your mask off.
Okay.
So you're in a fucking compact gym with 70 kids, all, you don't know who got what.
Why did they tell you to take the mask off on the court?
I guess because people couldn't breathe under them.
Whatever. I mean, that just seems like a bad rule set. Like, just don't require masks in the first place if you're going to do that.
Exactly.
It's weird.
So
obviously I would have no problem with it, but also I'd be like, why don't you just say no masks?
Yeah.
Because that's just...
I didn't have a problem with it. It was more me thinking about what I wanted
was going on
to do.
Around you.
And and like family concerns. Like, I don't want to be I don't feel comfortable being in a gym with 70 other kids, and I don't know who the fuck they are and what they got. Like, he should have separated, like, sophomores try out this day, juniors try out this day, seniors try out this day, because there were not a lot of seniors trying out. Yeah. And, like, I mean, it wasn't really a bummer because, like, they played 4 games.
That's not good.
Nope. They played 4 games, and
it's
then
going to OT. I told you it's going to OT.
It might.
It's going to OT, bro. Don't you have a dad about it.
What was I gonna say?
If it goes to OT, I need to go get me one of them cookies downstairs because I'm feeling a little swirly in my stomach. Like,
and well, he has like 3 sacks or 4 sacks tonight.
Yeah, I tell you that I got an extra eligibility year out of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even go to school, and they gave me an extra year of eligibility. They were like, "Yeah, you can now play 4 years of a varsity sport in college." I was like, "Thanks." I don't know what to do with that. Oh goodness! So, wow, yeah, this is going to OT, man. I don't see them scoring in 40 seconds.
Oh, I thought they had a third down. I didn't know it was 4th. All right, probably OT, unless he makes a remarkable drive right now.
He'd have to make a really good drive in probably, I'd say, 35 seconds.
I won't be surprised if he does it, though. I really won't.
It's very true.
I really fucking won't be surprised.
It's going to be 35 seconds.
See if he fares it.
No.
Oh, he doesn't.
That's a block in the back.
Word. 30 seconds. And they have 1 timeout.
That was really bad. Did you see the block in the back?
Yeah, he's calling it. See?
That was bad,
a block in the back.
He got pancaked.
I know.
Like, he literally got shoved. Look at this.
Right
here. He goes, and then he pulls his hands back. What the hell, man? That's a really bad call. Where did they get to? Like the 30, 35? Oh, they got far.
Yeah,
bro, that's
far.
A bad call. That's a
what I
really
mean.
bad call.
See what I mean?
With a block in the back, they're back at about their 25.
Mm-hmm.
No, more, because he caught it at what, the 25? Would have been 10 yards behind that.
Probably been like the 15.
Would have been at like the 15. That's a bad call. Fuck, man. That's 2 of them.
No way.
Break down and make a tackle.
Keep him in. Okay, good job. Keep him in.
That's good.
They have one timeout, though. They got to call a timeout.
They're going to burn it, yeah.
19 seconds.
He can't really do a no huddle offense too efficiently.
I mean, Buckner does got a leg, but like, no way.
What has he hit before?
Did he just walk out on the field?
Huh?
I don't know. I think his longest is like 60, 61.
There's no way he walked out on the field.
I thought he did because you set the thing and then he walked on the field. I didn't know
I think
what
he
the
went
fuck
back to go
doing.
kick.
Damn.
This has to go to OT. I don't see any other.
I hope it goes to fucking OT.
I do too.
I want to see they do the new rule too.
What's the rule?
Each team gets one possession overtime.
Isn't that regardless though? It's only postseason.
It used to be, yeah, postseason only.
Ah.
Because of what Josh Allen did last year.
I remember. That's such a stupid rule.
And
What's the point of overtime? Your whole point of overtime was to have the sudden death. Like, you took too long. And then you changed it now so that...
I feel like they also did it from a fan point of view because of
that particular fan base. Well, so sorry. That happens once a year to everybody.
Get him.
Yep.
Ooh, good play.
Yep. That's a good play. But it also stops the clock.
Stops the clock. What is it? 17 seconds. You keep him in bounds. Clock runs.
All you need is... Well, you need a tackle on this play, and then they're pretty much screwed.
Pretty fucking much. Osaya.
Let's see. What would be huge would be like... I mean, no, there's no real... You need like a turnover for anything to be huge here, because I'm pretty sure there's not enough time to
Imagine
do
you
anything.
pick six it, I'm going to die.
Scoop and score. Scoop and score. That's all I want to see right now is a scoop and score on a fumble from Patty M.
Just don't overdo it. Don't fucking blitz everybody. Oh, they blitzed
No,
everybody.
they didn't. They sent 4. That's
Oh,
perfect.
oh.
No, that's good. They got him contained.
What are you going to
That's
do?
good.
Oh, he's going to run
That's
out
good.
of bounds. He's going to
That's
run out
good.
of bounds. Oh, no, you fucking dumbass.
That's not a penalty, is it?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding, bro? That's the game. They just gave him the game right there. Fuck me. Are you serious? He knows he just won the game on some bullshit, too. Fuck. That's terrible. That's terrible.
That is very close, though.
I think he pushed him out of bounds. I don't think he was out of bounds yet.
He took one step out of bounds. Oh, that's fucked.
That's not a good call. Like,
Damn,
that's
that
not
trainer
a good
bashed
call.
his fucking head. Whoever the fuck that was bashed his head in the goddamn thing.
What happened? He got pushed into something?
If he I hope he fucking shanks it.
Well, this is bad, though, because this is a makeable field goal. Yeah, this is going to be...
9-12 field goals when tied or trailing by 3 points fewer.
This is literally...
Please fucking shank it.
This is a 45-yarder, dude. This is nothing.
You never know. Could be like what Cody Parkey did with the fucking
This is
Bears.
bad.
He shanked it.
No, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. I'm not happy with the way that this game has been officiated whatsoever. This shouldn't have been allowed to happen. The NFL is rigged, everybody. I'm really not happy with the ending of this game. I'm really not happy. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. That's a bad look, NFL. That's a really bad look. You seem stunned. You just seem stunned.
I said 23-20, but I said Bengals. No, the Chiefs.
I think that this is a tremendously bad look for the NFL. This whole last quarter of officiating has been not great. Oh, man.
Well,
I mean, it's...
Kelsey brothers go at it, and Andy Reid playing his former team. Yeah, you fucked up. Let's fucking joke. It's probably gonna squid kick it.
You have to squib kick it. That would be... You would be an idiot to not.
All right, what's the plan here?
You got to do the Miami Miracle. It's the only thing that you got. Throw it!
Fucking moron.
Yeah, that's the game. Terrible. That's just not... I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that.
Fuck. I should have guessed 23-20 about the Chiefs.
Dude.
Oh, Eagles versus Super Bowls and then Chiefs.
Who did they play last time? Wasn't it the Chiefs?
Who, Eagles?
Yeah.
Patriots.
Oh, fuck, right. That's right.
We beat Tom Brady.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's just football. This is one of the huge reasons that it's hard to watch nowadays is how much officiating affects the game.
Mm-hmm.
In a raw game there, I would love to play that game like backyard style.
Mm-hmm.
See who really wins there. You play backyard style, you have everybody on Cincinnati's D-line going for Mahomes' ankles.
Mm-hmm.
And the game's over quickly.
Yep. Now you can't fucking tackle a QB.
Man, dude. And they didn't even enforce the rule with Burrow when he clearly got popped after throwing the ball.
Yeah, I know.
They had a missed opportunity with pass interference for them. And then they called it the drive after. There was just a lot of fuck-ups there. That was really, really inconsistent.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, I don't think I have anything else for today, dude. I had fun trying to watch this NFL season. It's going to be really hard for me to watch this Super Bowl if I watch it at all. We'll see what happens.
That's going to be a fun game, though.
Oh, you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I'm going to
You'll
fucking
have your
enjoy
fun.
it. I'll have my fun.
For me to watch two teams that I could not care less for to go into the Super Bowl. You have it. I hope you win. I hope you have a fun time.
I hope I win. I want to see him win another one before I die.
Cool. So that would be two. That would be two in your life, and they haven't won ever. That's pretty cool.
2 in my life.
Let's see what happens. Anything else, Danny? What do you got for the people? Go check out Danny's Sports.
Yeah, making new one Tuesday.
Good.
So it'll be out by Thursday.
Make sure you go hit some subscribe buttons, some like buttons. You know, I never even asked people to do that. People do it anyway. It's pretty cool. Nice people out there.
Because they like what we talk about.
Yeah, I guess so. Everybody else, hope you have a good one. Hope you enjoy the format. If I actually get it out right, that would be pretty cool.
I hope so.
And we got a new setup coming. I think it'll be nice. Everybody, peace out.
Peace.
I'ma make all these bitches say, damn, I wish I were the fucking state. I wanna be something, not nothing. Trapped inside my dream and I'm running away from these demons. But the feeling's so good, I'ma keep